Columnist, retired Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters. He's an advisor to the McCain campaign and author of the new book, Look. Liberals just hate Bush and just want everything to go badly, or they're ignoring the good news to spite the president?
Well, I think that's part of it, but I think an even bigger part is that so many media outlets, and obviously such as the New York Times, have invested a great deal of their credibility into insisting Iraq was bound to fail, that there was no hope whatsoever. And so it's very tough for them to maintain credibility when things are going well. And as far as the idea that, well, good news is never reported, that was different in World War II. It's often been different. And I think the American people, Geraldo, are hungry for good news about our troops, about things going right. But I think there's anti-Bush, there's left-wing sentiment, and there's a determination to elect Barack Obama at all costs. Anything bad happens to them. But look, if you want to get the story, you have to share the risks. And a lot of soldiers and Marines have paid a price. But I think we're all missing the really big picture here. It's easy to get wrapped up in the details. But this isn't one or two little things going right. For the last 18 months, the positive trend lines have been overwhelmingly positive. The Iraqi military is doing a remarkably good job. Even last year, the Iraqi government passed more pieces of major legislation than the U.S. Congress. Our troops are now able to focus on killing the remnants of al-Qaeda, killing the key Shia militia leaders and the Iranian special groups. I mean, every major city in Iraq is now in the hands of Iraqi security forces backed by the U.S. Now, and on top of all this, Geraldo, al-Qaeda suffered a colossal strategic defeat by declaring Iraq their central front and then having the Sunni Arabs turn on them by the millions. Iraq, al-Qaeda is a broken organization today, not defanged entirely, but broken. These are big stories, and I can tell you, Geraldo, at the New York Post, we found that people do want to hear positive things about our troops. They do want the news in Iraq, and the last thing I'll say on this is that I predict, here and now, if in the year of our Lord, 2014, Iraq is a perfect, peaceful democracy, better than Iowa, the New York Times will run a headline above the fold, shoplifter arrested in Sadr City, surge failed.